What's up, guys, and welcome back to Ivan's Alignments. On today's episode of Watch What You Buy, we got this Toyota GR86. So the customer did wheels, tires, we got some lowering springs on it. I actually put some camber bolts. Let me see if you see that somewhere in there. Yep, we got camber bolts because unlike most of the Subarus, these GR86s as well as the BRZs do not bring camber bolts in them. Anyways, customer did a bunch of mods. He brings me the car to align it, right? He's like, Ivan, I need you to align the car, set it up, something, do some spirited driving here and there. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, you got some Continental DWSs. It's nothing crazy, but I love Continental DWSs. For all seasonal, daily driven car, why not? We get the car aligned, we do the wheels and tires, we mount and balance them here. He calls me and tells me, Ivan, the car is driving crazily, right? Like, it's unstable, right? It's pulling left, it's pulling right, pulling left. So I'm breaking my head, right? Breaking my head. I'm like, man, I don't know what could cause that, right? I'm saying, I'm not sure. So I actually take an hour drive thinking maybe I left something loose. I would say maybe I left the camber bolt loose, maybe I left the wheel loose. I don't know, right? Like, that's what's going through my head. It's what did I leave loose, right? And as a responsible business owner, I tell him, stop the car, I'm gonna drive over there. I get to him, I jack up the car, everything is tight. Guys, I mean everything is tight. So I'm like, damn, everything's tight, that's weird. I said, let's drive the car. I take the car on a drive at about 55 to 60 miles an hour. It's like a death trap. Like, this thing is pulling left, right, right? So I'm breaking my head now, right? I'm like, damn, did I mess up the alignment that much? I'm saying to myself, could I be that bad aligning cars? There's no way. I align 2,300 cars a year, people. Yes, a year. I consider myself one of the best guys in the whole tri-state area. Who knows, maybe worldwide, right? I mean, that's what I consider myself. That's how many cars I align. From 2,300 cars, if I get 2 comebacks a year, I'm gonna say that's a lot, people. So I got a pretty good record on this, right? Not to brag. But anyways, so I'm breaking my head, right? So this is Saturday. I tell the guy, listen, I don't work Sundays, but just bring me the car on Sunday, right? So I'm gonna show you where the car is at right now. So I'm -1.5, -1.3, right? But when you sit in the car, you're gonna end up at 1.3. So the tow, obviously, if you make the math, 4 minus 4 is 0, right? So again, guys, I haven't realigned it. I'm just showing you this. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, my alignment's fine. The back is fine. No issues with it. Now, I said, you know what? Let me look under the car again. So I'm looking, as I'm looking with you guys, I'm like, okay, so he did some BRZ knuckles, which they're aluminum compared to the Toyota ones that are steel. I'm like, he did some Megan Racing. I just hate Megan Racing parts, I'll be honest with you guys. But if that's what you're called, that's fine. Megan Racing tie rods, right? But when I look at them, it's like a Bumpsteer kit. They are literally a Bumpsteer kit. So for a 1-inch drop, right? Because it does have some lowering springs. I don't know what brand they are. They say STI on it, so I'm not sure what brand they are. I haven't looked into it. For a 1-inch drop, even a 2-inch drop, there is no reason for you to put these tie rods on. There's no reason, guys. And I'm gonna show you what happens when you run these tie rods. Where's Chris? Chris, where you at? Right here. All right, we got the assistant, Chris. Chris, do me a favor. Jack up this car about 1 inch. All right, so Chris is gonna jack up this car about 1 inch. I want you guys to see what happens at 1 inch, right? You know what? Hold on, Chris. Let me straighten out the toe, right? Let me straighten out the toe. Okay. We are at 1, -1. So let's say close to 0. Chris, go 1 inch up. 1 inch. Whoa, whoa. Stop there. Is that 1 inch? You think that's 1 inch?
It's not even off the ground.
It's not even, well, it doesn't have to be off the ground. We're just trying to. Anyways, guys, I don't even know how high Chris raised it up. You know what? Let me see how high he raised it up. Lower the car again, Chris. I think Chris just went a little too high. Oh yeah, Chris, you went like 5 inches, kid. What happened? We just want, hold on. I'm gonna give you a measuring tape. How's that? You know what? I'm gonna do this even more professional for you guys. Now, 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. So I just put the ride height sensors on. Yes, these are the ride height sensors from Hunter. And here's the other side. I only put the 2 front ones. You could put all 4 of them if you really want. I'm just doing this as a demonstration to you guys on what happens when you have Bumpsteer, right? What is Bumpsteer, right? Literally, right? I'm showing it to you instead of writing the definition of Bumpsteer, right? So at my height right now, 13.78, I am negative 0.5 on one side, positive 0.1, right? I don't have the steering wheel straight, guys. This is just to show you what the car is doing at the moment. Chris, raise it up an inch. So we're gonna go to 14.7, let's just say. Look at the toe, guys. Look at the toe. Look at the toe. Right there, leave it right there. At 4, oh, okay, we're going a little lower. Okay, let's say, leave it there. At 14.8, right? Very close to 1 inch. Look at the toe change. We are towed out. So, well, if I would have had the steering wheel straight and I'm setting it to 0, we are going to be just about, I'm gonna say, negative 18 on both sides. And this is a reason why the car at 55, 60 miles an hour on the highway, as it's traveling, right? Because suspension travels 1 inch to 1.5 inches, more or less. If you hit a bump, who knows? You might have 2 inches, right? Let's say we have 2 inches. Let's go another inch, Chris. 15.7. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much Bumpsteer we have. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. Negative 37, negative 29. You're definitely going to kill yourself. At 40, 50 miles an hour, you get 2 inches of travel, you are going to kill yourself. Therefore, guys, before you throw any crazy Bumpsteer tie rod, or you think you need a Bumpsteer tie rod, guys, just have your local alignment shop. Just check it. Ask the question. Or, you know what? Before you even pull the put the tie rods in, you're going to feel if you have any type of Bumpsteer. And at that point, you change the tie rods. But so far, on this GR86, I'm gonna say it has about inch and a half drop at most. You do not need no Megan Racing so-called bump stop tie rods. And even if you need a tie rod to control bump stop, you wanna get one where you could control the position of the tie rod. If you need it lower or you don't need it lower compared to a fixed position where you have no control of it, just like the Megan Racing ones. Therefore, my conclusion is, guys, do not use no Megan Racing tie rods. They do not work. You do not need them. In the years I've been doing most of these BRZs, Subarus, and all the other cars, I've had them 2.5 inches low, and you still really don't see no bumps there, guys. The engineering on Subarus as well as Hondas, I haven't seen it. So far, I haven't seen it. Maybe lower than that, maybe? I don't know. But so far, so good. Anyways, guys, I hope this video helped you guys out in selecting tie rods. Do not use Megan Racing tie rods, guys. Thank you, and thanks for watching.